Susie, for those looking to purchase an investment property, do you find a lot of people just don't know where to start?
It can be very confusing, and it is a very big decision when you decide to buy an investment property. But I think the biggest point is that you must remember it is a business decision and it must be done with less emotion than when you're purchasing your own home.
What's the first step when it comes to buying an investment property?
Elise, I think research is everything. I think the idea is to look for suburbs with a good capital growth history. What I mean by that is look for suburbs that have, good growth in the last few months. And also get to know your local agent. They're obviously area specialists and they'll be able to give you some tips on suburbs that have had good growth in the last few months.
After finding the right area, how do I go about picking the right property?
I think you need to look at the actual rental return of this property. So it is important to have a look at the history, check if it's been rented before, have a look at the tenancy agreement, and if it's been managed by an agent, have a chat with them. I think that's probably point one. I think the second point is to do your budget. Make sure that the rental return is sufficient to cover any financing requirements you have and also to cover any hidden expenses that you may come across.
Is there any other background information I should look into?
I think at the end of the day, maintenance is a big part of owning an investment property, so I encourage people to actually have a look at the history of the property in terms of maintenance, and if it's a strata unit, have a chat to the strata about any costly maintenance requirements that have been done in the past or maybe proposed for the future.
What should I be looking for in terms of location of the property?
The rental market want convenience. And what I mean by convenience is they want local facilities to be close by, for example schools and shops, transport to and from the city, local parks. They're all very appealing attributes to tenants.
Any other tips you can offer?
If the property is managed correctly, there'll be minimal input required by you, the landlord. It is a business venture and it must be treated as such because it's the business of being a landlord. So your asset manager is your main point of contact and she'll manage the property for you.